Today's story teaches that it is possible to heal, find love again, and emerge stronger. Even in deep pain, we have the power to rebuild and find a brighter future. True love and happiness come to those who trust, stay strong, and never lose hope. Daniel met Ava in middle school. Daniel discovered through friends that Ava had a secret crush on him, and soon he found himself falling for her too. They started dating, and their relationship blossomed over the next 4 years. From the start, their relationship was filled with passion and intensity. They shared everything: dreams, fears, and the naive belief that their love could conquer all. But Daniel's friends often ridiculed him for dating Ava. They constantly told him that she was unfaithful, but Daniel, blinded by love and innocence, refused to believe them. He trusted Ava implicitly, convinced that their bond was unbreakable. Their first major test came during their senior year of high school. The stress of exams, college applications, and the typical teenage drama took its toll, and they decided to take a break. Those 6 months apart were the longest of Daniel's life. He missed Ava terribly, but the time apart made him realize just how much he loved her. When they got back together, they promised each other that nothing would come between them again. They resumed dating, and their love seemed stronger than ever. They spent another 4 years together, 2 years after Ava had graduated. Daniel was deeply in love and saw Ava as his future wife and the mother of his children. He dreamed of a life filled with love and happiness. He believed that their love story was one for the ages, one that would withstand the test of time. 7 months before their eventual breakup, Ava introduced Daniel to her new friend, Peter. Peter was charming, funny, and supposedly gay. Ava assured Daniel that Peter was just a friend, and Daniel, wanting to trust Ava and avoid appearing jealous, accepted Peter into their social circle. Peter became a regular fixture in their lives, and Daniel thought nothing of it. 2 months before the end of their relationship, Ava announced she was going on a weekend trip to Texas with her cousins. She told Daniel she needed some time away, a break from everything. To Daniel, it was just another weekend, and he trusted her completely. He believed that everyone needed a little space now and then. That Saturday night, Daniel hadn't heard from Ava all day. Concerned, he called her, but she didn't answer. He texted her, asking if everything was okay. The reply he received was cold and distant. "Can you please leave me alone and give me some break?" Daniel was stunned. He tried calling her multiple times, desperate for an explanation, but Ava laughed it off, acting as if he was overreacting. Confused and heartbroken, Daniel drove to her house, determined to understand what was happening. When he arrived, Ava broke up with him. She said she needed time, and assured him they would get back together eventually. Daniel was devastated, but clung to the hope that they would reconcile. In the following weeks, Daniel was a shadow of his former self. He struggled to understand how the girl he loved so deeply could be so distant. One day, while shopping at the market, he spotted Ava's car parked next to Peter's Jeep. Anger and betrayal surged through him. He called Ava, demanding an explanation. She brushed him off, reminding him that they were no longer together. Daniel's heart shattered. The girl he had loved for so long, the one he had planned a future with, had betrayed him. For months, Daniel was consumed by grief. He cried himself to sleep, feeling as if his heart had been ripped from his chest. Life became a dull, gray blur. The realization that Ava had been cheating on him with Peter, who was never actually gay, was a crushing blow. Ava and Peter had been involved while Daniel was blissfully unaware, believing in their love. A year passed, and Daniel slowly began to rebuild his life. Ava, now in a relationship with Peter, was expecting a baby at the age of 21. But karma has a way of balancing the scales. Peter cheated on Ava, leaving her as a single mother with no job, no friends, and no significant other. Desperate and alone, Ava reached out to Daniel's family, hoping to reconcile. But Daniel had moved on. He was now in a loving relationship with a new girlfriend, someone who cherished and respected him. Their relationship was everything Daniel had ever wanted, and he loved her more than he ever thought possible. He realized that sometimes the universe has a way of setting things right. Karma, it seemed, was indeed real. As for Ava, her life took a different turn. The once vibrant and carefree girl was now a single mother, struggling to make ends meet, while Daniel embraced a future filled with hope and love. Daniel also remembered the moments of clarity, the support of his friends and family. And he was ready to embrace the future with an open heart and a renewed sense of hope.